Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Nev here on Rainbow Tarot UK. Thanks for joining me for this pick a card reading. And today we are doing what is a person's secret thoughts of you. And we've got our 3 piles to choose from. And just in case you're interested, this is 3 cards from a tarot deck called The Beautiful Rebellion. But anyway, pile number 1 is the King of Pentacles. There we go. And that is with the red Jasper here. Pile number 2 is the Queen of Pentacles. There you go. And that's with the green Aventurine. And then pile number 3 is the 5 of Cups. There we go. And that's with the zebra Jasper here. So those are your 3 piles. Go for the one that feels right. If there's more than 1 pile, it just might mean you've got messages in more than 1 pile, and you can listen to as many piles as you like. But otherwise, I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we're doing what is your person's secret thoughts about you? And you chose to come into the reading under this card from the Beautiful Rebellion tarot pack called, this card is the King of Pentacles. Okay, sorry. So I'm just going to put that there for you, and also the red Jasper. There we go. So we'll put our red Jasper there. Lovely. So if you're new, then thank you so much for popping by and having a reading with me. I really appreciate that, and I hope you find it helpful and also enjoyable. And if you are a returning viewer, then a big warm hug for everything you do in terms of coming back, watching my readings, showing your support that way, and also maybe liking, subscribing, commenting. All of those things are really great. I love it when people actively engage with the channel, so thank you so much for doing that. But let's get straight to it. So we're going to ask today for pile number 1, what is their person's secret thoughts about them? So what is pile number 1's person's secret thoughts about pile number 1? What are they secretly thinking about pile number 1? Scrying mirror, shadow. Oh, interesting. So shadow here. All right, okay. Let's see what that's about. Let's get another one. What are their secret thoughts about pile number 1, please? Make a change. Welcome change into your life. Okay. Let's see if we've got some tarot. What is pile number 1's person's secret thoughts about pile number 1? What are their secret thoughts? So we've got the Queen of Wands right there. The 9 of Wands. The Hierophant. And the 9 of Swords. Okay, that's interesting that we've got the shadow there with all these 9s of Wands and 9s of Swords. And the 4 of Cups. So what are their secret thoughts? The Knight of Wands is the current energy. So, what are their secret thoughts? Well, I think there's, with the Knight of Wands being the overarching energy, there's definitely desire, right? So this person is they're secretly thinking that they have a lot of desire for you. Because the Knight of Wands is somebody who is just has a lot of desire and goes for whatever they want. Nothing stands in the way of what they want. So this person might be also secretly wanting to really approach you or come forward in some way. I mean, I don't know what the connection is with the nature of the dynamic of the connection between you and them, but there's something about this person feeling like they've got a huge amount of passion and desire. That's what's currently around for them. And there might be something about them wanting to, it could be as well, there's some, for some of you it might be relevant that they're wanting to kind of like move through something that might be difficult at the moment, right? So move through something with this ring of fire that might be a challenge, or that might be a test, or that feels quite challenging or testing, but they feel confident that they can do it, okay? Now we do have also the Queen of Wands, which means, again, I think this person thinks you stand out, right? Because the Queen of Wands, and also you've got the Queen of Pentacles, don't forget. So these are both queens. The Queen of Pentacles was your main card. So you stand out to them, right? You are somebody who's very desirable, again, with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, out of all the queens, is probably the most sort of alluring, really. So I think there's something that's very alluring about you with all the peacock feathers here. They might be depending again on the nature of this, whatever this connection is, that with all the eyes here, they might be looking at you, because we've got eyes here as well. With all the eyes on the feathers, the peacock feathers, they might be looking at you, they might be looking at you from a distance, admiring you, that kind of thing. Or in secret, so if it's a secret crush or something like that, then they're certainly looking at you, desiring you, have a lot of attraction towards you. But there is some... And with the shadow here, so we've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the shadow card here. So there might be something about this situation that has a little bit of a shadow element to it, or that's a little bit worrying or stressful or wounding somehow to this person, because of all these wounds on this woman here. So it might be that they feel love for you, but somehow it's kind of also got a little bit of an element of hurting them, or it's painful in some way. So depending on, again, the nature of the dynamic, maybe you're in separation, maybe this person is missing you, maybe it's very painful. The Nine of Swords is stress, so there's a lot of stress as well wrapped up in this situation. So secretly they have a lot of stress, and it could be that they are allowing, and that might be the shadow part here, that they're allowing their stress somehow to get the better of them in this situation or in this relationship. They're allowing their fears and their worry and their sort of negativity in one form or another with the shadow element to sort of get the better of them somehow. Because we've also got the Four of Cups, which can be a card of feeling a bit fed up. So this person might be secretly feeling, I don't know, maybe you're a little bit of a challenge, maybe you're out of reach, maybe there's some stress involved in the situation or in the relationship. Maybe you have your back to them. It could be that you have your back to them and they're feeling a bit fed up or dissatisfied or disgruntled, but they have a huge amount of desire for you. And I think with the Hierophant being central here, Hierophant is about commitment at the end of the day. So it might be that this person is secretly wanting commitment in this connection or in this relationship. Or it might be that the relationship is committed, but it's got some shadow element to it. It's got something in it that's a little bit stressful for this person or a little bit challenging, some dissatisfaction somehow. And maybe they're wanting to change that, because we've got make a change, welcome change into your life. They're wanting to change that vibration or the way in which the dynamic is operating, really, and make it more exciting, more because really the Knight of Wands is like full of joy, really, full of joy, full of desire. So maybe wanting to revive it or create desire in it again, or something like that. But I would say this person's secret thoughts are definitely that you stand out to them, that they have a lot of desire for you, and that if you're not in a committed relationship, I think this person wants commitment with you, but there are some fears for them, and there are some there's something about it which is they may be fearful that you would reject them. That's the other thing. They might have fear of you rejecting them, something like that. But this person, I think, with the Hierophant being central, is either wanting commitment or wanting to stay in the committed situation that might be going through some shadow side or some shadow element in the dynamic, some sort of negative element in the dynamic, which they kind of want to heal and change, if you like, for sure. Actually, sorry, we don't have two queens. I beg your pardon. This is the King of Pentacles. I was getting confused because it's got an image of a woman here, hasn't it? But it's actually the King of Pentacles, which is the ultimate. I mean, Kings and Queens of Pentacles are the ultimate cards of commitment, aren't they? stability, being solid, being stable. So I think this person wants to overcome challenges, if there are challenges in the situation, and I think there probably are. Wants to overcome stress and move to the other side. So get her over a kind of situation that could potentially burn or be difficult, to get to the other side somehow. Right, okay, so what do we have? So we've got all of the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. We've also got Taurus here. And we've got Gemini, Cancer as well. Okay, so let's get out another oracle card, some more oracle cards. So what are the secret thoughts of pile number 1, please? Secret thoughts about pile number 1, please. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Lovely, okay. What have we got? Did I use that one? No. Yeah, I've got that one. I've had that one, haven't I? Let's have this one. Let's see, what are their secret thoughts about pile number 1, please? Let's see. Last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details. Okay, let's get out the tarot. So let's ask, what is pile number 1's person's secret thoughts about pile number 1? What are their secret thoughts? Look at that, 6 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands, again the Hierophant, and the 7 of Swords. The Ace of Cups. This person definitely wants to have, wants a beginning with you. It could be somebody from your past here with the 6 of Cups that you're asking about. But the 6 of Cups is somebody who's looking back very nostalgically, looking back with a lot of love. And it is also a soul card, a soul bond. So I would say this person's secret thoughts are that you are a soul bond for them. Somebody, if they're from your past and you're in separation, somebody that they're really looking back on with fondness, have a lot of good memories, and see you and them having a very close bond. You've got 2 aces, which is the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. There's something about this person wanting some kind of, new beginning, new start, getting to the other side, moving from, getting through maybe something that's been challenging, particularly if you've been in separation, and starting again, really. I mean, the 9 of Wands is also a card of standing up for something. So it's like the Wounded Warrior card. So it's somebody who wants to carry on fighting for a connection or for a situation, even though they might be really tired and it might be really painful. They're still willing to stand up and fight for something. So I feel like this person's secret thoughts are, I want to hold on to this connection, I want to have this connection, I want to stand up for this connection, I want to stand strong, even though it might be hurting me, or even though it might feel painful. I have a lot of love with this red rose here. I have a lot of love. Even when, that love brings me pain, which sometimes love does do that, I want to move through it. I want to stand up to that challenge. I want to overcome that challenge. And the Ace of Swords is about an honest new beginning. It's about an honest and truthful new beginning. We've got the 4 of Wands here right under the Hierophant. So if you're not in a committed situation with this person, they definitely want that, because the 4 of Wands is like, it's like a soul bond twin flame energy, because it's 11-11, but it's also the card often signifies a committed situation, which in this is like a traditional marriage, but it's something around commitment. And the fact that it comes right under the Hierophant says to me that this person's secret thoughts are of commitment here, because again, you've got the Hierophant, the 4 of Wands, the Hierophant, right? So there we have it. So you can't really get more committed than that. But there is something with the 7 of Swords here. maybe something's happened in this situation in the Seven of Swords, because that's kind of like a dishonest energy, really. It's an energy that's a little bit tricky. And it could be that something's happened. If you're in separation, maybe something happened that wasn't very honest, or that was tricky or difficult, or where somebody did something that wasn't right. And that could be why they think you might reject them. That might be why there's all this stress here with the Nine of Swords. So maybe they're thinking that you might reject their desire for a new beginning or a new start, to make a change, to get through the dark time or the difficult time and have this new beginning, because of what they did. So they might think that you would not want them, or you would reject them, or turn your back on them because of what they did. Let's just extend that Seven of Swords. What is that Seven of Swords about, please? What is the Seven of Swords about, please? Can I have some clarification on the Seven of Swords? There's the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, Six of Cups again. So it could have been the Four of Cups. That's interesting, isn't it? So the overarching energy is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is being fed up, not being able to see something good, right, coming in. It's a bit like that, turning your back on someone that's actually providing you with shelter, actually helping you. It's turning your back on that. And that's a little bit like the energy of the Four of Cups. So something like the Seven of Swords. So maybe there's something having gone down which has caused distrust. Or this person feels it's caused distrust, maybe for you to distrust them. And they are wanting to try and reach out and overcome that and deal with that challenge. And also there might have been something around in the past, this person sort of offering breadcrumbs or not offering very much, which again might have made you feel that you now wouldn't be interested in them, or now made you feel very wary of them if they come forwards. But this person, definitely with the Magician and the Six of Cups, again the Six of Cups is looking back really fondly. If they've done something, I suspect there might be quite a lot of regrets. That's not for me saying that you should take them back automatically. I'm just saying I think there probably is a lot of regret, and with the Six of Cups there's a lot of nostalgia. They're looking back very nostalgically on this connection. And the Magician is about, I want to manifest something with pile number one again. I want to bring it into life. Now it could be with the Seven of Swords that it's unexpected, that them feeling this way is something that would surprise you or would be unexpected, because that can also be the Seven of Swords energy. So maybe it's an unexpected thing that they think this way, that they have these secret thoughts. But I definitely feel this person does want to have a committed situation with you, wants to overcome anything tricky that's gone on. I mean, sometimes that might be easier said than done, depending on what that was. But I feel like this person wants to kind of like overcome that with you. I think the Deer Spirit really sums it up. I think the Deer Spirit is often a very, is a lot of love, isn't it? It's a very loving, gentle card. So I feel like this person is seeing you in that way. And because you had the Six of Cups come up twice, I feel like they have a lot of love for you, which they would like to have with you again, or to keep if you're in a situation with them, if you're in a relationship with them, and maybe something's happened. This person wants to keep that bond with you for sure. So what have we got? So we've got, again, we've got Scorpio energy. We've got all the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. We've got Aries energy, Taurus again, and we've also got Aquarius, as well as Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so let's get out some message cards. What are their secret thoughts of pile number one, please? What are their secret thoughts of pile number one? Secret thoughts. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So maybe there has been a lot of confusion in this. With the Nine of Swords, maybe there's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, or has been. What are secret thoughts marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. This, I mean, with the Hierophant coming up twice and the Four of Wands and everything, I mean, this could actually be a marriage. There might be a marriage in this situation, or marriage can just be a sign of commitment. This person wanting a higher level commitment with you. Okay, what else have we got? Trust. You need to have a trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Again, it's kind of that reference to marriage, isn't it? And a higher level commitment. So maybe this person somehow is wanting you to trust them again, or to stay committed to you, or to have a committed situation in a, you know, when something has been difficult, you know, or to, you know, after something might have happened. Yeah. What else do we have? Intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Yeah, it certainly feels like there's been an intensity to this situation with the shadow, with the Nine of Swords. Maybe it's something has broke. Maybe something broke with this shattered mirror. So maybe something broke and there's a lot to work through. So maybe this card of wanting to get to the other side, to get through the pain, really, and start fresh, start anew. That seems to be what this person is secretly thinking. But anyway, pile number one, that's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, why not give me a thumbs up? That'd be great. Leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell. All of that would be gratefully received. So thank you so much for doing that. But otherwise, have a great day. And I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. It's lovely to have you here. So we are doing what is your person's secret thoughts of you. And you came into the reading under the Queen of Pentacles here. There we go. And also the green Aventurine. There we go. I'm going to put our green Aventurine there. How you all doing? Is everyone doing well? I really hope so. Sending you all my love and light. I just want to say, if you are new to the channel, then thank you so much for popping by and having this reading with me. I hope you find it helpful and also enjoyable. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, then thanks once again for all your lovely support, all your active engagement with the channel through, you know, just through liking, subscribing, commenting. All of that is gratefully received. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate that. So let's get straight to it. So as usual, this is a general reading. So just take the messages that resonate, and it's timeless. So it's good for whenever you are watching it. But let's get straight to it. So for pile number two, what is their person's secret thoughts about them? What is their person secretly thinking about pile number two, please? What are they secretly thinking about pile number two? Let's go for that one. What are they secretly thinking about pile number two? We have New Moon in Cancer, relax. Cancer might mean something to some of you, as is Taurus with the Queen of Pentacles. New Moon in Cancer, okay. Let's get out another Oracle card before we get out any more tarot, or before we get our tarot out. So what is pile number two's person's secret thoughts of pile number two? Secret thoughts of pile number two. I think it's that one. Let's see what we got. We have got Healer, the Witch card with Healer. Okay. Right, let's get out our tarot. So what is pile number two's person's secret thoughts, please, of pile number two? Please make it super clear for me. What are their secret thoughts? This one came out in pile number one, so that's Four of Cups. Ace of Cups, okay. What are their secret thoughts? Two of Cups. A lot of cups here. What are their secret thoughts? Hanged Man. Five of Swords. Right. Eight of Swords. Okay, so there's a bit of stress around at the minute, because the overarching energy is the Eight of Swords, which is being stuck and feeling stressed. So the current situation, they might feel stuck, or the relationship might be in a place of stuckness. This is what they're secretly thinking. But it's not really stuck, because you can get out of it, can't you? This angel can actually get out of this cage because it's open. They are, with the Two of Cups here, obviously they have, or secretly feel that you and them have a strong bond. Because the Two of Cups is a really strong, loving bond, and it's central, okay, in this reading here, in this row of cards. So I would say this person feels essentially that you and them have a really strong bond, or they want to create a really strong bond with you, for sure, okay. They might be having lots of realizations at the moment with the Hanged Man, or seeing things from a different point of view or a different perspective. Again, the Hanged Man can be a sort of an energy of feeling a bit stuck. So maybe where this person is concerned with you, secretly they're feeling a little bit stuck somehow in it. It might be why you got the relaxed card, because maybe they're thinking, you know, they'd like things to be a bit more relaxed for them, or for things to flow a little bit better. We do have the Five of Swords here. So the Five of Swords is winners and losers. So maybe maybe this person is feeling that they might lose this situation if they're in it. So if you're in it with them, they maybe have secret fears or anxieties or worries that they might lose the situation. Something like that. And I think those fears and worries might be casting a little bit of a shadow on the connection. If you're with them. Because we've also got this Four of Cups, which is a sense of being dissatisfied or a bit fed up, or not, you know, it's a little bit of a seeing a glass half empty, not half full kind of energy. It's like turning your back on someone or something that's trying to support you. So there's something about this situation where this person knows that you have a strong bond or wants to create a strong bond, but there are maybe obstacles or difficulties for this person, or there's a sense of stuckness around the situation or around the relationship. Maybe this person is secretly thinking there needs to be a new perspective or a new way of doing it. Because the new moons, it's a new moon, it's a sort of start, isn't it? And you write down all your intentions in that phase of what you want to change and what you want to achieve by the full moon. So basically, maybe this person is thinking, we need to have a new perspective, or I need to have a new perspective, things need to change somehow. Now the Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love. So it could be for some of you that this person if it's a situation where you're not with them, maybe they're feeling stuck in that, they haven't moved on, or they don't feel like they've moved on. Maybe they feel like they've lost out somehow with the Five of Swords, and what they want is transformation, because out of this Ace of Cups is all these butterflies. So, and the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, kind of like a new beginning in love. So out of something whereby maybe they've lost something, or maybe they're feeling as well, if you're with them, that you might be fed up, or that you're not happy with the situation, and what they're wanting is some kind of renewal. Because essentially what they're thinking is that there's a strong bond, there still is a strong bond between you and them, and that they're looking for some healing, maybe some healing in this situation, right, or in this relationship. Yeah. So let's see what we've got. So we've got Cancer, and also Scorpio and Pisces with all the cups here. So I feel like this person has got a lot of emotions going on for you, certainly a lot of feelings going on for you. But there's something about it that's kind of stuck for them, or some shadow element to it, maybe, or something that's kind of hindering its progress. And maybe this person is thinking that it needs to change, we need to have a new perspective, or we need to heal something. Maybe that would help us move forward in some way. But we also have Pisces with the Hanged Man, as well as Aquarius and Gemini energy. Let's get out some other oracle cards here. Let me just put my hair clip down there. So let's see. What is pile number 2 person's secret thoughts of pile number 2? It might all feel a bit intense as well. So maybe with a relaxed card, it's like the intensity is a bit much and they want some, you know, they want to feel a bit more relaxed about the situation or feel happier in the situation. So what are their secret thoughts? Canary spirits, sing your own song. Okay, let's see what we've got here. What are the secret thoughts about pile number 2? This came out in pile number 1 as well. Make a change, welcome change into your life. Yes, something about making a change in this situation. So changing it in some way for the better, making it more positive, healing it. Let's get out these cards. So what are their secret thoughts about pile number 2? Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and then the Knight of Cups, and then the 10 of Wands. It definitely feels really heavy to them at the moment. So the overarching energy is the 10 of Wands, which is a really heavy energy, and you have the 8 of Swords, which is a stuck, stressed energy, and it's not a happy. It's not. I don't feel like this person at the moment, the current energy of this person around them and how they're thinking about you, is in a sort of happy place necessarily. And it could have been, I think, because maybe you're not together. Maybe for many of you, you're not actually with this person. Because we've got the 8 of Cups here, which could be that somebody walked away from this relationship. There was a kind of like a walking away, which caused this. I don't feel like this person's moved on. If that's the situation, this person hasn't moved on from the relationship or from their connection with you. But they feel burdened. They feel like it's heavy on them. But with that, I mean, the 10 of Wands is often can be the ending of a burdensome cycle. So you're at the end of that heaviness, really. You've just got that last few steps to go. What have we got underneath it? And we've got the Page of Wands, yeah, which is like a brand new start. I feel like this person is wanting somehow to, because the Page of Wands is like a fun card. It's kind of like wanting to relax, is to lift the heaviness. Because it feels heavy to them, and maybe the relationship is heavy or the situation is heavy, and they're wanting to lift it out of that. They don't want that kind of heavy energy. They want it to be happier somehow. So, yeah, there's definitely this feeling of being stuck. You've got the 8 of Swords under the Hanged Man. There's things, maybe the relationship is stuck, it's in suspension, it hasn't moved forward. Maybe if you're in separation, both of you haven't moved on. You're still thinking a lot about each other, you know, but there's a sort of a stuckness there, right? Now, the Knight of Swords and the 8 of Wands, this is quick energy. So I would say this person is secretly thinking that they want to move. Certainly if you're in separation, I think a lot of you are, that they want to move towards you again, and maybe quickly. Because the Knight of Swords is about taking decisive action, bold action, really. So I feel like this person wants to maybe come forwards and take action with the 8 of Wands as well, because that's also about moving at speed and with purpose and focus towards what you want. So I feel like this person is wanting to do that. And the Knight of Cups at the end shows some sort of coming forwards again romantically. So I feel like for many of you in this pile, you probably are in separation, or maybe you're not with this person for whatever reason. You know, for whatever reason, maybe there has been some sort of walking away, or having to walk away, or not being together, or something like that. And I think this person hasn't moved on from that. And so what they're looking for is healing and renewal, really. To start again with the new moon, to have a new cycle, really, again. to get out of this. I think as well, to kind of secretly, they're thinking, I want this heavy energy that has been surrounding us, or the heavy energy that is currently in this relationship or has gone down in this connection, to somehow be lifted, for us to have a new, yeah, exactly, to wipe the slate clean. That's what you do with new moons. You kind of wipe the slate clean. You get rid of, with the relax, you get rid of the negative energy, and you start again. You set your intentions to begin again, for something to manifest with the full moon. And I think the intention here is for healing. This person is wanting, secretly thinking, we need to heal to get us out of this stuckness. And I'd like, with the Knight of Cups, to come forward romantically towards pile number 2. The Page of Wands. Maybe I'm secretly thinking I want to message them. I want to communicate with them. There's something also as well about going on a journey. Like some of you geographically might be, this person might need to geographically move towards you. Maybe some of you, you don't live in the same place or something like that, and this person is feeling that there's got to be a journey, a physical journey, to come towards you as well. But there's something that they're looking forward to, that they want to do. It's something that they have a lot of enthusiasm for. Yeah, so tens, pages are like almost like ones really. So tens coming down to, going full cycle, getting out of this heavy energy into something fun and new and fresh. Again, a brand new cycle or a brand new dynamic. And some sort of romantic. The Knight of Cups is always some sort of romantic energy or gesture, because knights normally are about action, right? Taking action, coming forwards. So I feel like this person is wanting to make some sort of gesture, or secretly thinking that they want to make some kind of romantic gesture towards you, having maybe already lost you in some form or another, or already lost the relationship, or already lost the connection, or the connection not being something that they can access right now for whatever reason. They're wanting to take action to make it happen, to move it out of this sort of what they think is a stuckness, to make a change, to do something here. Okay, so what have we got? So we've got all of the air signs of Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. We've also got Sagittarius, Pisces, and Gemini, as well as Sagittarius again, and also the other fire signs of Aries and Leo. Okay, so let's get some message cards out, shall we? Pile number 2. What are their secret thoughts? What is their person's secret thoughts? So pile number 2, please. What are their secret thoughts? Confusion. This again came out in pile number 1. So there might be a lot of correlations. And of course, this is the Queen of Pentacles, and pile number 1 was the King of Pentacles. So there might be some connection between the two piles, and you might want to look at that. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Okay, so there might be a lot of confusion at the moment in this, because there's a sense of this sort of stuckness, or not being clear about how to move at the moment, about things being heavy, not being able to move forward, that kind of thing. Obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. And I think that's what this person is thinking, secretly thinking. Can we overcome this sense of stuckness? Can we get over our obstacles? Can we heal our situation? Recognition. The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. So maybe there are signs that you need to heed, or something like that with regards to this person. Okay, what are their secret thoughts? Attraction. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. And I'm going to take that one on the bottom, because I thought that one wants to come out. Embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. So there you go, pile number 2. That has been your reading. If you've liked it, then please don't be shy. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment. Everything is so gratefully received. Please, please do it if you feel like you want to. It just takes a couple of seconds. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Thanks so much for joining me. So today's reading is, what is your person's secret thoughts about you? So we have the 5 of Cups, that is your main card. It's actually quite a beautiful 5 of Cups, I think. This is from the Rebellion, the beautiful Rebellion Tarot. There we go. And also the Jasper, Zebra Jasper here. So I'm going to put that there so we can see it. Super duper. So let's get straight to it. So how are you doing? I do hope you're well. I send you all my love and light. And if you are new to my channel, then thanks so much for joining me. And I just want to say I hope you find the reading helpful and that you enjoy it as well. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, then a massive warm thanks or big thanks for all your lovely support, the fact that you watch my readings time and again, the fact that you like, subscribe, comment, you know, you actively engage with the channel. I really appreciate that. I don't take it for granted, so thank you so much for that. But let's get to it. So today, of course, is a general reading, so just take the messages that resonate, and it's also timeless, so it's good for whenever you pick it up. But let's just ask, shall we, for pile number 3, what is their person's secret thoughts? Pile number 3, what are their person's secret thoughts of pile number 3? Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got here. Foundation, homeland. Okay, foundation. Right. Let's have one of these ones. What are the secret thoughts of pile number 3, please? Secret thoughts. So we've got new moon in Cancer, relax. This came out in pile number 2. So new moon in Cancer, relax. Cancer might mean something to some of you. With the 5 of Cups being your main card, perhaps for some of you, what the secret thoughts are of this person is there's some sort of disappointment in this, either in how they see you or in the relationship or around the connection, could be the energy or the dynamic or whatever's going on in the situation. It might be a source of some kind of disappointment because that is really the energy of the 5 of Cups. And also this figure looks quite mournful, don't they? They look quite sad, so maybe there's some sadness or something like that. But let's see. Let's get out some other cards. What is the secret thoughts? Also very thoughtful, so they might be thinking a lot. There's a lot of musing going on here, a lot of thinking going on, a lot of wondering. Yeah, there's a lot of thought, I think. There's a lot of secret thoughts really here. What is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts about pile number 3? Please, what are their secret thoughts? So we've got the Knight of Wands, that came out in pile number 1. Knight of Swords. I feel like it's that one. The 5 of Cups again. So obviously the 5 of Cups was meant to come out here. They might have lost you. Maybe there's been some loss as well in this situation. There could be, you know, really in pain about that, or there could be a lot of regret with that for some of you, depending on what the dynamic of this relationship is. I don't know what it is, but they could be secretly feeling a lot of loss, a lot of disappointment, upset, that kind of thing. What are their secret thoughts? They might feel like they've lost you. The 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. I think that's come out in every single reading, that card. The Knight of Pentacles is the overarching energy. So we've got 3 knights here, haven't we? So that's definitely action. I feel like this person is secretly thinking that they somehow want to take action in this situation. And again, with the new moons, as I said in pile number 2 when it came out, when you look at the moon phases, obviously the new moons is the start of the cycle, the lunar cycle, isn't it? When you begin to think about your intentions, you sort of wipe the slate clean and you start again. So this person might be secretly thinking that they want somehow to recover what they've lost. And that thing that they've lost could be you. And that they are thinking they maybe want to take action somehow. But the Four of Cups is also, I feel like your person might be feeling a bit fed up as well. Unhappy somehow. So with the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups, a little bit of emotional unhappiness, feeling fed up. They might be feeling a bit depressed as well, somehow. But I feel like there's something about them wanting to take action. And the Six of Pentacles is about partnership. I feel like for them, they're wanting partnership again. Because the Six of Pentacles is a reciprocal energy, really. It's a bit of give and take, really. But maybe at the moment they feel like they're not getting very much, right? Because this woman is getting all the tea and she's not getting any. So it might be that they feel like because they've lost you or they've lost out in the situation or the situation isn't giving much to them. So what they're wanting a bit more give and take, or they're wanting a connection, but then at the moment they're not getting much. They're losing out, right? They're losing out somehow with you. And that's causing them pain or disappointment. But they have a lot of attraction for you, for sure, with the Knight of Wands here. They definitely have a lot of attraction and a lot of desire. They might want to message you as well with this white feather here. Maybe they're thinking that they want to... And also they've got this woman, this Knight of Swords, has got all this print on her dress. I can't make out what it says. What does it say? It says, Let's say I can't make out what it says, but it's covered in print, in words. So it makes me feel like maybe they're wanting to take action by messaging you. They're secretly thinking that, or connecting with you, talking to you. If you're together, maybe talking about how they're feeling, trying to talk it over, because they still have a lot of desire for you. They still have a lot of attraction towards you. And the overarching energy is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a sort of slow, steady move and progress towards building something up. And when I saw this homeland and foundation, I was thinking, I feel like they're secretly thinking that you are home for them, that they want a foundation, is like a strong kind of bond, really. So I feel like this person is wanting to try and move, the energy is to move slowly back, or to move slowly towards you, or to slowly build on the foundations of the relationship again, to make it stronger, to transform it, to make it better, to get out of this sense of disappointment and feeling like they're losing out or they're not getting much. So to maybe as well to make it, depending on whether you're with them. If you're with them, it may be that they feel like they're not getting much from the relationship. And they want to kind of like, they want to even that out a bit, to make it stronger for them as well, to make the situation stronger between you, to make it more, to make it better, just make it better for them, so that they feel more nourished somehow by the situation. Yeah, so what have we got? I think we've more or less got all of the signs apart from Pisces. No, we've got Pisces. No, we haven't. Yeah, I think Pisces is the only sign we don't have here. We've got all of the other zodiac signs apart from Pisces. Okay, so let's get out some other oracle cards here. So what are their secret thoughts? What is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts about pile number 3? Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Yeah, I feel there's something else as well about believing, maybe having more confidence in the connection, in the relationship, and maybe feeling like they need to have more confidence in themselves Because I feel like with this sort of energy, yeah, they're feeling a bit lacking, or a bit underconfident, or a bit, yeah, a little bit fed up. Something like that. Okay, so let's get another one here. So what is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts about pile number 3? Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Yeah, something about them wanting, I said that here, wanting connection, wanting union again with you, or wanting union with you. Okay? Or wanting the union to be more even, more equal. Let's get out some tarot. What is pile number 3's person's secret thoughts about pile number 3, please? What are their secret thoughts about pile number 3? Look at that, Ace of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. What are these two? The Knight of Wands again. The Sun. And then we've got the King of Pentacles. And then we've got Justice card. Yeah, so they're wanting things to be more, secretly thinking they're wanting balance from the Five of Swords. So maybe with the Five of Swords they lost something, right? Because the Five of Swords is about winners and losers. And we've got the Five of Cups and we've got the Four of Cups. So maybe there's been something that they've lost. Or maybe they won, maybe they felt they had a victory by losing you initially, or something like that, but it hasn't worked out well for them, right? So if there was something whereby they thought they won by kind of losing you, it hasn't worked out the way that they wanted, because often Five of Swords can be winners and losers, but the winning is often like an empty winning. It's not really a wholesome winning, if you know what I mean. So there's something about, I think, this person secretly feeling that they've lost out somehow with you or in this situation, right? And what they're looking for now, Justice, is to get the right outcome, or a balanced outcome, which would be being with you, I think, really, because all these cards are very, very, very positive here. But it's, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, maybe it's an unpredictable situation at the moment, or they can't predict how you might respond if they came forward. But they want to, with the Ace of Cups, have some sort of beginning with you, some kind of renewed cycle. Yeah, some kind of beginning cycle here with the Ace of Cups, right? And the Knight of Wands, I mean, I think this person secretly really, 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 really does like you a lot. There's a huge amount of desire from this person towards you, pile number 3. They've got a lot of passion. They probably think about you a lot. I said here as well with the Five of Cups, I think there's a lot of thinking going on about you. And I mean, I think the thing is as well, you make them very happy. You know, even though they're not in a happy place at the moment, I think the thought of you and being with you, it gives them a sense of happiness, really, with the Sunshine card here, with the Sun, right? So the Sun is probably the happiest card in the deck. I feel like it would make them really happy if you and them could have this kind of bond, where it was equal, where the union was give and take, you know, rather than them somehow feeling like they're losing out, where they could actually have this really good relationship with you. I think that would make them very, very, very happy. And also the Wheel of Fortune is like, I feel like this person, it also goes with this card, you know, there's some sort of, this person is secretly thinking there's some kind of fated connection here, or there's some connection that's very deep, where there's a destiny, if you like, there's a destiny to it. So I feel like this person feels that there's a destiny for you and them, and that you need to be, or that you should be together, really. Now is the time for you to be together. Again, the Knight of Wands says, let me take some action. I'm feeling like, secretly thinking, that I maybe want to take some action maybe by messaging, pile number 3, or talking to pile number 3, maybe initiating a conversation, something like that, and maybe doing that, secretly thinking maybe I need to do that quickly, or I'd like to do that quite quickly, because the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are both very swift energy in the tarot. And then at the end is the King of Pentacles. I want to make this relationship concrete, solid, committed, stable. Instead of feeling fed up or lacking, really, I want it to be fruitful. I want it to be abundant, because that's the energy of the King of Pentacles, really. And we did, of course, have the King of Pentacles in as the main card for pile number 1, so you might want to listen to pile number 1. I can't remember what pile number 1 was about, whether this was a similar energy or not, but that might be an idea for you to listen to pile number 1, because I think I had another I think it was this card that came out in pile number 1 as well. And of course the 4 of Cups come out in all the piles. But anyway, it's up to you. But yeah, I feel like this person is wanting, essentially, a stable energy with you. Is either restored stability or stability with you. But they may be feeling quite underconfident. Maybe there's something about them secretly trying to G themselves up towards taking some action, right? Or maybe they're secretly thinking that the only way to get themselves out of this feeling of loss or sadness or unhappiness is to take action, is to move forward, is to make something happen between you and them. That's the only way that it's going to happen, is if they initiate it, is if they make the move, is if they do something. I feel like this person wants to do something. Maybe at the moment things are slow, right? Because the Knight of Pentacles can be quite slow. The current energy is a bit slow, and they actually want to do things in a speedier way, be a bit more quick about things, something like that. Perhaps for some of you, the situation was lost because this person wasn't reliable in the past. It could have been that this person wasn't reliable, maybe wasn't trustworthy, maybe was a bit of a player, and because of that, I think it might be that they feel like they've realised something. If they lost you because of that energy, that sort of energy that they had. So maybe they've realised in that separation that they actually have more feelings for you than they thought they did, and yeah, so because it's maybe it was a lot more painful for them than they thought it was going to be, and now that's made them realise that they want something stable with you. They want something solid with you. So maybe they took you for granted before, and that loss of not being with you has hit home a lot more than they thought it would, something like that. So their secret thoughts are that they've kind of realised how important this relationship is to them, or how strong or how deep their feelings are, which they didn't maybe realise before, or they took for granted or something. They took you for granted. Okay, so what do we have? So we have all of the water signs, don't we? And all of the fire signs, and all of the earth signs. So again, and obviously, but we have Libra, and we also have Aquarius. So the only sign we don't have here in this bottom row is Gemini. Okay, so let's now get out, shall we, some message cards for you. Let's get some message cards for pile number 3. So what is their person's secret thoughts? Secret thoughts of pile number 3, please. What are their secret thoughts of pile number 3? Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationship. So there might be something about them secretly being more appreciative of their relationship or their connection. Also got some marriage rings here that might resonate with some of you. Heart. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you are close. So again, that whole realisation that, you know, they have deep feelings. 1111. My goodness. So 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Okay, well, there you go. And then we have marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. So maybe this person, as I said, comes right under the King of Pentacles, wants a commitment. You know, an actual, I mean, take the marriage as it resonates, but it can signify commitment, can't it? I'm going to have one of these. Union, again, union. We've got the union of love here. And then the last card is a union of divine soul counterparts. It's a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. So there you go, pile number 3. That's been your reading. I hope you've liked it. Don't be shy. Give me a thumbs up. Please do subscribe, hit that bell if you want to hear more, and also leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.